Hello again, YouTubers. This is Anthony from Hillside Harvest Homestead. Today we've been in the process of building a station here to milk the cows. She's probably at least another month and a half away from hopefully calving. And so we have to get this stanchion built so my wife will have a place to milk her. So I've already been started on it. Most of the wood we're using is 2x8 rough cut lumber, and we used it to deck the floor out right here. You know, on yours it'd be best just to measure your cow and get the length of her and the width of her and the height of her, so you know where to place, how long to build it and how wide you need to get it. So these are the this is what I had to do. It's roughly 6 foot from the head of the stanchion to the end, and that's about where the middle of her neck and the back of her rear is. So that's why I made it that long. And we have these two bottom cross braces here that are up 18 inches, so it'd be easier for her to get to the grain. And all these are 2x8s. Rough cut lumber, but you can do all this with regular dimensional lumber like 2x6s or 2x8s or 2x12s, just whatever you can find. And I use 4x4s for my upright post, and this long one right here is actually screwed into the side of the building with some like roughly 6-inch long screws or decking screws, just to make sure this thing, trying to get it as robust as possible. You know, don't want the cow tearing it up and my wife getting injured, possibly. So all I really have left to do now is we need to place this upright one right here, a stationary one, and then we'll get another 4x4 and cut it and drill a hole roughly in there through my 2x8s and my 4x4. So it can be loose, and then we'll place a latch up here at the top so she can latch it shut. And also we're going to place another 2x8. I'm going to put a hinge right here so we can place that 2x8 right here, and then use a chain or something to hold it up on the other end. So my wife can use that to kind of corral her in there so she doesn't want to move around on her so much. So once we get further along on it, we'll show you a little bit more of what we're doing, or the finished product, and see how it eventually works for her. Alrighty. Alright, so we're back. We finished it up pretty much. We've put Annabelle in here to test her out, and the only thing I have to do now is just raise this up a little bit, get it a little bit higher up on her, around her midsection, so my wife can get to her udders a little better. But yeah, we went out and got some chain and some lag eye bolts to connect from the top of this to hold the weight on this end of our little of our 2x, I think this one here is actually a 2x6 rough cut lumber. And what we'll do is once she's in there and got the head gate on her, we'll just I got a secondary chain. I just took some of this off because I'm about to raise this right here up. But this chain will be in this little connector right here, and then all she has to do is just reach over and latch it onto this little hook. And this way right here is so the cow won't be able to get off the platform. And then she'll have this chain right here, so to make it a little harder for her to try to back up. and it keeps her from trying to kick. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Drilled my, we put 2 holes up here just to make sure. We weren't real sure if this one right here was going to be too tight or not, and it looks like we'll be using this secondary hole right here the most. You just stick your bolt through there, locks her head in, and then we put a bolt down through here so this right here could swing freely. And that's our cheap way of making a cow milking stanchion. And I keep getting that word wrong. That's why I hesitated saying it. So, but yeah, I think we only had $48 in it, and that was mostly for the chain and the hardware on it. The feed bucket was given to us. The rough cut lumber was given to us, and I think also, yeah, we had these. We ended up buying. These are left over from another job. Actually, part of the building right here that you're standing under. So yeah, so roughly we only had $48 put into this milking stanchion. But if you have any questions on the dimensions, the actual dimensions of this one, I can give them to you. You know, but ours are just based off the width and the length of our cow. And but we can do that for you if it actually help you out a little bit more better. But other than that, this should be it on this project. And if you like our videos, please like and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. And we'll see you next time.